Velocity TV begins now.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, strap yourselves in for the wildest thrill ride of your life. So grab a snack and sit back because we're about to throw it down.
We've got the best three-wide action door-to-door racing on the turn number 4 you'll find on iRacing, right here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network.
We are about to crown tonight's champion, and it's time to let her dig.
We're restacked and repacked up for turn number 4. Who's it gonna be?
And your source for esports racing is live. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Full Velocity Racing Network live tonight inside the Williams Grove Speedway. It is Wednesday night. It is time for the Dirt Warrior Racing League Wednesday night street fights brought to you by Heartland, Harley, Davidson. That comes to you live via Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitch TV. Good evening, everybody. Phil Lacasse here. Jack chewing on the controls. The Phil and Jack attack out live on a Wednesday night once again. And we're about to go racing here at the Williams Grove Speedway for what is going to be 60 laps around a couple of heat races. But before we get racing, we're going to take this thing trackside, pay honor to the greatest nation in the world, the United States of America, with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, the national anthem is all done. Got to thank Kevin Dedman and the gang from Dirty Grass Soulful playing the national anthem. And of course, Charlie Milner from Milner Media and Design for all his great help. He does a lot of our graphic work, our video work, all our presentation stuff. Thank him for all his contributions here, as so many do. The Full Velocity Racing Network can't be done without all of them. Cannot be done with all of you that watch us night after night, as well as we go to racing here inside the Williams Grove Speedway. 2 heat races on the docket. They'll go 8 laps around. Let's take you through our Voiles Trucking starting lineup. And on the pole with car number 84, the natural one, E.J. Jones. And alongside with car number 13, we find Caleb Ramsey. In row number 2, the big monkey with car number 97. That is Rocky Batfield with a 07 alongside of Justin Pruitt. In row number 3, which is peculiar because I just called his name about 15 minutes ago with Victory Lane. Car number 13, DJ Kilinowski will start in position number 5 with the number 11 of Kyle Moyer to the outside of row number 3. In the 4th row, the number 88 is Kevin Prettyman with the number 10 of Jason Salter on the outside of row number 4. In row 5, the number 631 is Alex Cummings. And the number 25, the hammer, Henry Jones, will make his way out on the outside of row number 5. It looks like last week's winner was Jason Salter. Looks like he's going to go to the rear of the field for this one. I believe Salter won last week. We'll go back and take a look.
Ramsey.
It's Ramsey that won last week. Caleb Ramsey, I believe. I believe Ramsey's not there, so I got to go back through my notes here. I got a lot I've been shifting through, but I know Salter was given ELL. I think it was Jason who was in Victory Lane last week at Wednesday Night Street Fights. Phil, take a look at the flyers and the posters that our buddy Jim Brevis of Evil One Graphics did. There's a lot of work for us, trying to do a whole lot of studying, doing a whole lot of things here tonight. And glad you guys are out there aboard tonight via the Full Velocity Racing Network and get ready to rock and roll. As I see Ken Monroe out there saying all was good. Good pick. Wall-to-wall sound, appreciate that. Charlie Harold, did you all still have my driver pick? I bet we do, Charlie. If you sent it, it's probably in the archive somewhere. It'll follow you around everywhere that you go on our airwaves. So if it did, I'm pretty sure we probably still have it. If we show up out there, you're not there, we'll certainly get a hold of you. We'll make sure that's a match for you. So we appreciate you guys checking in. Good to see Charlie Harold out there. Hope all is doing well out there for Charlie. Good dude. For absolutely for certain. As we get ready to rock and roll inside the Williams Grove Speedway in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. The lights are out around the Speedway, and we are about to get racing tonight. Wednesday night street fights from the Dirt Warrior Racing League. Thanks to the gang over at Heartland Harley Davidson for making this all possible for us. Each and every Wednesday night is a field to that slow crawl. In the 3rd and 4th turn, it is a half-mile track. It does take a little bit to get these cars wound up around their long straightaways, long, sweeping, flat kind of corners, and a lot of good racing left to do. Well, off turn number 4, let's go under the iRacingIFlag.com green flag. E.J. Jones will be the first on the loud pedal, and he will lead the field down at turn number 1 and 2. Caleb Ramsey not making the call, which brought Justin Pruitt to the outside row. Rocky Batfield. Here comes DJ Kilinowski in that number 13 car. He's up to the 4th spot, and he may look for more over turn 3 and 4 as him and Kyle Moyer now raging out side by side, but off turn number 4. E.J. Jones, the natural one, he'll take the race lead. The race for 2 at the line. Give it to Justin Pruitt. Batfield is on the low side in the number 97. We go door to door off to number 2. We're racing for 2nd. We're back there racing for the 4th spot, and I'm expecting to see a lot of this over the course of the evening. I believe we have 18 or 19 cars in the pit area, potentially even 20 out there tonight. So we'll see what 20 cars. We are for sure going to see a terrific night of racing, and really glad you guys have tuned in here tonight live on your source for esports racing here on the Full Velocity Racing Network, as we are in turns number 1 and 2. E.J. Jones leads. Rocky Batfield, good to see the big monkey back behind the wheel of a street stocker. We've seen him so many times before. He's got Justin Pruitt led by 2 car lengths over now in turns number 3 and 4. A little bit of gap back now to Kyle Moyer running 4th. And DJ Kilinowski running in the 5th spot. Everybody nose to tail off that 4th corner as we're going to put lap number 3 up on the scoreboard. It's at 8 laps around for these 2 heats. And then a 60-lap main event will take us through the night here on the Full Velocity Racing Network live via Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitch TV. We hope all is well. Hope everybody is doing well, and we're going to have a really, really awesome time calling all the racing all night long. We'll tell you what else we got going on over the course of the day as well, because no, we're missing a voice out here tonight. My buddy Todd Stanton, well, he is busy. He's out on the air. We'll tell you all about where he was at, where I was just at here a little bit ago. We were working together on a project, so we'll give you all the beans on that one. But we are down the back chute. We are halfway home, and this time through 3 and 4. The starter puts 2 sticks up in the air. He is going to cross them over, and he said, we're halfway home. That was last time by. Get the live button there, Phil. We're complete 5 laps in. We go 8 laps around for the heat race distance. 8 laps around. E.J. Jones continuing to lead over Rocky Batfield. Race for third beginning to get interesting as Kyle Moyer brings his car to the low side of the 07 of Justin Pruitt. He'll wash up the speedway a little bit off turn number 2. Pruitt now under fire from Moyer at number 11. Kyle's a guy who's had some big speed here recently. He's done really well as Pruitt will motor back on the outside. Here comes DJ Kilinowski in the number 13. He'll go into the fight as well. And it's funny. I just came off the airwaves 20 minutes ago through a heat race over with my buddy Todd, and DJ Kilinowski was the race winner in the street stock. Ironic, I call his name 20 minutes later, and I bet they haven't got the feature time here, so I'm not sure he can race in 2 places at once, but that's pretty neat. If he can do it, DJ Kilinowski to the low side now of Justin Pruitt racing for the 4th spot. Kyle Moyer has found his way to the inside of Rocky Batfield as we put the white flag in the air. We'll race for the 2nd spot down in turns number 1 and 2. Rocky up the speedway. Here comes the 11 car of Moyer down to the low side. They'll drag race down the back chute, but we are in the final lap where it's a coronation lap for one. The natural one, E.J. Jones at Cedar Cove, number 84. He'll lead up to the checkered flag off of turn number 4. The race for second will go to, looks like Rocky Batfield will grab it at the line over Kyle Moyer, DJ Kilinowski, Justin Pruitt, Kevin Prettyman, Alex Cummings, Henry Jones, Jason Salter. Making up what was a 9-car field. I believe Caleb Ramsey gridded late, so Caleb got 2 laps down there in 10th, so he was at least out there, got his laps in, so that will do it here for heat race number 1. And for you guys wondering where Todd is, where he may be up to, if you guys been following us along here in the Full Velocity Racing Network, you've been moonlighting a little bit this week over on Speed Shift TV. Got to thank those guys as they have iRacing championships going on now. Is the whole real racing world basically at a crawl like the rest of us out there are. You know, we're going to do the best we can. We're going to call a lot of races over there with them. We're going to do a lot of races over here. And I want to ask everybody out there watching via Facebook Live and YouTube and Twitch, how's the stream looking? I know we've had some issues here the last couple of nights, so I want you guys to let me know. Anything looks awry here, we'll certainly get it fixed. We've been doing a lot of updates to our stuff here with the main rigs the last couple of days. So if anything's off, please let us know. We will get it situated right here live on your source for esports racing as heat race number 2 will take its way onto the speedway. And here's our Voiles Trucking starting lineup, and on the pole with car number 21, the evil one, Jim Revis, with the number 1 of Alex Brewer alongside. In row number 2, the number 12 is Eric Eichstadt with the number 16 of David Blackburn to the outside of row number 2. In the 3rd row, the number 40 is Jordan Curdy with the number 6 of Ryan Bronson to the outside of that 3rd row. The 420, Speedy E, Eric Elmore will start 7th with the number 71 of Dan Stifler to his outside. The number 97 rolls off next. That is Mitch Enos. And shotgun on a 10-car field will be car number 319. That'll be David Brewer. So there's our 10-car field. Believe they're all there. I like what we call for 10, and we get all 10. That makes for a good time. And glad you guys are in the mix here live. And your source for esports racing is getting a report there, Jack, from Cody McKnight, saying a little bit laggy on our end here still with the video. So maybe I have to do a little tweak on that if we can here before our feature event, get that thing back to rolling. I thought I was seeing a little lag there too, which is kind of why I was asking the audience once again. I know you were inquiring out there as well. So doing the best we can to get our stuff kind of we have plugging away in some updates the last couple of days with our main rig, our backup rig, and some different hardware, different software updates that have come through. And you know, sometimes with those pesky Windows driver things, they kind of can throw you a lot for a loop, and we've been chasing that for it feels like 2 days now. So we'll get it all figured out. The only way we can do it is get there with a lot of you guys. You are also getting lag out there, Ben. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll get that figured out. So give Jack some heads up on that one as we go under the green flag here for heat race number 2. Jim Revis and Alex Brewer lead the field off turn number 2. 21 car going to sneak ahead. Eric Eichstadt, the number 12 car. He rockets out to that 2nd spot right away. He will follow Revis down to turn number 3 and 4. Revis, I think, no, Revis was given an end alongside penalty. Did Jim Revis in victory lane last week? Yeah, he was. He was. So that's why he's to the back, and Jason Salter must have won his most previous time out here at Wednesday Night Street Fight. So it was Eric Eichstadt who brought it from the pole with Alex Brewer and David Blackburn, the number 17, the Dirt Warrior, 16 down to the inside now. The Dirt Warrior in at turn number 3 and 4. Blackburn versus Brewer for the 2nd spot. Eric Eichstadt leading the way in the Eichstadt Wraps. BladeNo.com, number 12 off turn number 2. Let's complete lap number 2. And give it to the number 12 car as we'll work down at turn number 1. The race for second, a good one there. Alex Brewer up high. David Blackburn down low. They split the difference there off to number 2 and maybe approaching the 12 car. This could potentially be a three-way race for the lead by the time we get to turns number 3 and 4, as we are over in the west end of the speedway. Eichstadt running kind of conventional middle lane, almost low side. Blackberg there low with him. Alex Brewer's got the 1 car digging up high, and you look back to 4th. Good run out of the gate here for the 420 of Eric Elmore. Good to see old Speedy E back with us. The number 420, he rides in the 4th spot, starting to chase down these top 3 up front. Eichstadt has put these guys all away, and he will lead them to the halfway break, this time through 3 and 4. The cross flags are going to go down. Eichstadt will lead the way, but Brewer, Blackberg, and now Eric Elmore starting to creep into the picture in the number 420 as we race it down into number 1. We are 4 laps complete. We got 4 laps remaining. It's a quick night over here at Wednesday Night Street Fights. 2 quick heat races and then a 60-lap feature event. We'll set it center stage tonight here in the Williams Grove Speedway. Is we're going to work here on the lag a little bit as well, see if we can get that all sorted out under control. But Eichstadt will lead lap 5. Brewer puts away the 16 of Blackberg for the time being. It looks like Alex will drive it deep into turn number 1 and 2. He'll try to rip the lip up high. Blackberg will drive it down, cut a lower on the bottom. And we're going 3 deep off 2 down the back straightaway. Eichstadt in the meat and the sandwich. Oh, what kind of meat you want to be in there, Eric, but you definitely got your work cut out for you as Brewer and Blackberg go step. Eric slides up high. Brewer will go to the middle, make a little contact, a little tail whip there to the 16 of Blackberg. David will hold on. He'll be relegated back to 3rd now with 2 laps remaining in heat race number 2. Eichstadt motors off the back straightaway. Alex Brewer going to look to the low side. The Heartland Harley Davidson number 1 car. He is there. He is low. Eric will attempt to slam the door in 3 and 4. He made it work. Eichstadt will lead him to the white flag. Can Eric Eichstadt hold on for one more trip around the legendary half mile? The Williams Grove Speedway. Well, he is in turns number 1 and 2, and he's got Alex Brewer just biting all down his neck, looking for a way around. He was looking high. He may look low as Eric brings it to turn number 3. Let's see what line he runs.